We've just come to the anniversary of me leading Kerith for 14 years. And one of the rhythms that I've found that goes on in church life is that every month, about in the first week of the month, I get an email from our finance team that tells me what the offering has been for the previous month. And pretty much, most of those months in the 14 years I've led, it's been like, wow, this is amazing. Giving's been above budget or at budget or around budget, and you go, fantastic. Hey, God is so good. But this month wasn't one of those months. As you see the figures on the screen, you'll see that this month's giving was about £20,000 below the budget that we've set. And normally in September we see a number of large gifts, and we build that into our budget forecast. Those gifts didn't happen, so that partly explains it, but also our just regular giving has gone down a little bit. And I just want to say, first of all, there's nothing to panic about, but we're watching this as a team and praying and asking God what He is saying. So part of our style as a church, we just want to be open about finances, and we want to talk about the finances when they're going brilliantly, as they have done, particularly through the COVID season. It's just been amazing. But we also want to be open about them when we might go, oh my goodness, they're not where we hoped they were going to be. And certainly for this month, this is not the figure that we were hoping and praying for. And I believe we're in a really exciting season as a church. As we emerge out of this pandemic, we're at the beginning of the end. As we see new sites, Windsor really flourishing in its new building, Farnborough moving into its new location, Brighton with all these new facilities, West White and God doing great things there around social justice. There are incredible opportunities for us as a church. And so many things are going to be key to us taking those opportunities. Prayer and a share in our faith and reaching out and all of those things. But one of those keys is finance and having the money that we need to do the things that we feel that God has called us to. And I just want to very gently encourage all of us who are part of Kerith to think about our giving. And we encourage people on the giving journey. Maybe you've never given anything into the life of our church. And there's no pressure on anyone to give anything other than the pressure and the prompting of the Holy Spirit. I have no idea what anyone gives in our church, so I'm not going to treat anyone differently based on what they give. But maybe you've never given, and you might just want to give occasionally. Go online or go to one of our giving boxes on a Sunday and give there. Maybe you've been giving occasionally. Why not become a regular giver? Sign up for a standing order just to give a regular amount every week or month into the life of the church. Hey, maybe you're ready to step up to tithing, to giving 1/10 of your gross income and embarking on that adventure of faith. Maybe you're at that point and you're able to go further and sow into the kingdom that way. I don't want anyone to be anxious about money. I don't want anyone to feel under pressure to give, but all of us have this huge opportunity to sow into God's kingdom. And I just want to encourage you to be thinking and praying about how God might have you sow into His kingdom in Kerith. So let's have no anxiety about this month's figure. Let's be praying next month, God show up, do something amazing in our finances, give us more than we can ask or imagine. And let's keep being open and honest. If you do have questions, please contact me or the finance team. We'd love to answer them. But until then, I'm just so grateful to everyone who gives and the amazing generosity of our community.